Hi everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Leafgreen Nuzlocke. I just stopped over here in Cerulean City on the way over to the route towards Rock Tunnel to stock up on some items because we're going through Rock Tunnel. So to show you what I got here, I got a few more Pokeballs just in case. I got 10 more potions. I made it so we have 5 Awakenings, 5 Paralyzed Heals, and I bought 1 Burn Heal just in case. I don't really think we'll get burned in there. I also got 20 Super Potions because we actually had a bit of money, probably because we've been fighting so many trainers recently. I got 10 Repels, and finally I have 10 Antidotes. And I bought an Escape Rope because I didn't realize I already had one. So actually, I'm looking at it now. I probably could sell the Nugget and the Revive and the Star Piece. The Revive is useless to us on this run, since this is a Nuzlocke run. And if our Pokemon dies, then it's dead. We can't revive them. So anyway, yeah, that's what I did off camera, and then I just walked up here. So we still have a few of the trainers to fight on this route. We did not beat Lieutenant Surge. I'm going to save him until after Rock Tunnel. We'll come back through Saffron to fight him because we just really don't have anybody. We don't have the type advantages with anybody except for Sandshrew, and Sandshrew is not at a good enough level to take him on yet. And again, I am trying to avoid grinding as much as possible because I feel like that kind of just defeats the purpose of a Nuzlocke. Like if you're just gonna grind to get to the right level, then I mean, what's the point, right? Like, you could just grind all your Pokemon to level 100 and then there's no challenge. So I'm trying to do that as little as possible. So, instead, we're just going to go through Rock Tunnel and then we'll come back and fight Lieutenant Surge once Sandy gets up to a proper level more naturally. Alright. I also added a pop filter onto my microphone. I've always had a windshield, but now I decided to throw my pop filter on here too, just to see if it helps. Not that I thought it was a problem before, but better quality is always better. So, yeah. I doubt anybody will really be able to hear a difference, but... So, Wartortle is at level 24, and this is our current team. Everybody's getting towards the mid-20s. Elephant's still a little low because we kind of paused training him to train Sandy a little bit more here. So we actually just got a Burn Heal, so I guess I didn't really need to buy one. I think we only have a few more trainers, and then I think at the end of this route is another separate route, so we could catch another Pokemon. I think that there's some electric types there because it's getting close to the power plant. I'm gonna try to let Sandy take this one. It's just a Caterpie. Rock is good against Bug, so... Unfortunately, Rock Tomb doesn't have perfect accuracy. That's pretty good. Could probably take all of these guys. Hopefully don't get poisoned. I don't think Sandy learns any rock moves naturally, like Rock Throw or anything, so we'll probably be stuck with Rock Tomb for the entire game, or as long as Sandy lives. I'm not really familiar with Sandshrews learn set because I've just never used them before. I am pretty sure Sandshrew evolves at level 28, but I'm not positive about that. Poison Powder, ugh. Venonat is a Pokemon I always forget about. Whenever I'm thinking of like the bug Pokemon, I never think of Venonat. I think we can get Elephant in here. Venonat is poison type. Yeah, we'll just go for confusion here. I think Elephant evolves at 33 into Hypno. Alright, cool. If I remember correctly, Sandshrew actually has a pretty poor learn set, meaning the moves that he learns via level up, which is one of the reasons I've never used him. But I don't remember exactly what it is. I think we're good here. Go fight this hiker. Probably won't be able to do anything with Sandshrew. I could probably take some Geodudes and Onyxes, but it's risky because they do have pretty high defense. Even though I am super effective. So I'm just gonna be safe. We have a pretty good team here. Like, we could probably take this team all the way. That's just not usually how Nuzlokce go, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up that that's gonna happen. But it's a viable team for the Elite Four. If I could get an ice move onto War Turtle, whoops, sometimes I hit R accidentally. If I could get an ice move onto War Turtle, or in the future Blastoise, it would be good to handle dragon types in the Elite Four. I don't know if there is one. Like in Gen 1, you can get Ice Beam at the top of the Pokemon in Celadon, but I don't think that, I don't know if you can get it in this game or not. And if not that move, I don't know if there's any ice moves you can get. So I don't know, we'll have to take a look at that. Otherwise, I mean, let's just think about like the big challenge, the Elite Four, right? The first trainer is Lorelei. She has water and ice types. So we got Victory Bell for the pure waters. For the ones with ice on them, do we have any electric types? We don't. But you know, we can make do. Ice has some other weaknesses like fighting. We have Brick Break we could teach to somebody. This Meowth is very strong. Speaking of Brick Break, it would be nice to have it here. Probably switch out to Polly, I guess. So we could probably get by Lorelei. It would be maybe kind of challenging, but Victory Bell would go a long way. And the second one, Bruno, would be easy. We'd have Pidgeot, we'd have Hypno, we have Blastoise, it'd be a piece of cake. Agatha has her Ghost Poison types, so we'd have, again, Hypno, we'd have Sandslash. That would be no problem. So then you have Lance, and if we could get a Ice type move onto Blastoise, it wouldn't be a huge deal. The lack of electric kind of is not great. I'm trying to, I think maybe if we beat Lieutenant Surge, we make it Shockwave and we could give that to Drowsy/Hypno. So that could be good. Yeah, so this is a new route. Okay, Route 10. So we can catch a new Pokemon here. Now we have a full team, so whether we want to replace somebody, I don't know. We'll have to see who it is. This is the first time I think we've had a full team of Pokemon that we actually, that I actually want to use all of them. Oh, I probably should have switched out Sandy here. It's too slow to deal with this. Let's just go to Polly so we can run away. Actually, I should probably put Wormy out front. But yeah, Lance would probably be fine. The lack of electric type is probably our biggest weakness, because that'll make Lorelei hard and Lance's Gyarados hard. I think Lance has a Gyarados. I don't know. I know he does in Gen 2. If he doesn't, our rival does. Alright, we already got Sandshrew. So then there's our rival, right? And he's going to be kind of hard no matter what our team is, because he just has 6 different types of Pokemon. Voltorb. Okay. So I was just talking about how we do have a lack of an electric type. This could solve that problem. Do we want to train him to get him up there? I don't know. It's worth considering. Voltorb in general, he's a weird Pokemon. Like, I know like in Gen 1 he doesn't even learn any electric attacks. I'm sure, oh, never mind. Come on, man. I don't know if I would have used him anyway, but it would have been nice to have the choice. I was actually thinking of replacing Wormy with him. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, I don't know if there's anybody we could get in Rock Tunnel that I would want to use. If we catch a Geodude, I'll keep him as a backup for Sandy. If we catch an Onix, probably just wouldn't even use it. Maybe a backup for Sandy. Speaking of Sandy, let's get him back out front here. If we catch a Machop, I would maybe consider using him. I'd maybe replace Wormy with him. We're at the point where Wormy is probably the most replaceable on our team because he's bug and flying, but there's no good bug type moves in this generation anyway. I'm gonna go for a dig. Aw, man. Why's he gotta do that? Yeah, there's no good bug type moves anyway, really. Even if there are, I don't know if Butterfree could really learn any of them. We already have a flying type. Confusion isn't really advantageous anymore because we have Drowsy. And for the sleep powder and stuff, we have Belbert. So Wormy's definitely the one to replace if we're going to replace somebody. Right now, anyway. I don't have any room for Poison Sting. Fairy, okay. I could probably take him. As long as he doesn't have like Metronome and then Surf. Could have Metronome. Oh man. It's not the worst thing, but does that mean we can't switch out? Oh no, we can still switch out, so it's okay. But I'll just keep doing it. Ooh, Sing. One thing that I don't think I've mentioned that's kind of a worry for Rock Tunnel is our PP. Moves like Dig and Vine Whip only have 10, so we can only use them 10 times. And it's not as simple as just going to the store and buying some items to restore PP because you can't, none of the stores sell them. At least not at this point, but I don't think any sell them in general. So I'm gonna go heal, but only because I want to restore that, not because of our life. But two big moves we have on our team right now, Dig and Vine Whip, are gonna run out really quickly. So we have to use those sparingly. So we do have Flash, so we're not gonna go through here blind like we all did as kids. It's actually a little more forgiving here because you get this little light around you. In Gen 1, you didn't even get that. What am I doing here? Let's get Elephant out here. Oh, you know what I just remembered? You can learn Rock Slide in here. Yeah, there's a move tutor who teaches one of your Pokemon Rock Slide. Oh man, I wish I would have remembered that. I wouldn't have given Sandy Rock Tomb. I would have held on to it just in case we get a different one and I could teach him Rock Slide. Because Rock Slide is the best rock move in the game. At least now. Oh, okay, we can catch Geodude. He'll probably survive one dig. Unless we crit. Which, you know, happens all the time. I never understood Mud Sport. Like, what's the point of Mud Sport? Maybe for a double battle, but, like, why would Geodude ever use Mud Sport? It weakens electric moves, which can't even touch him anyway. Alright, let's get... I'll get Velbert out just to be safe, because Wormy is technically 4 times weak to any rock-type moves. We'll get Sleep Powder going. So this Geodude will be a backup for Sandy for right now. Because he's ground type also. He's probably better than Sandy, honestly, but I've never used Sandshrew before, so I would just prefer to just stick with him. Stick with her. I've used Geodude like a million times. Like, probably like 50% of my playthroughs of the early games have a Geodude in them. A lot of my Gen 2 ones because he's completely broken in Gen 2. Let's go with the dude. No. There you go, the dude was transferred. I don't think there's anything that way. So this is why I bought repels. Alright, it would have been kind of nice to get Machop first. Because I would have maybe added Machop instead of Wormy. Because that would be some nice type coverage we don't have. Because that Machop would be good against ice types. Which, like I was talking about with Lorelei, she's one of our big worries long term. So I don't really have anybody to fight Lorelei. I always forget about Cubone too. Brendan and Belbert are going to begin a lot of work in this cave since there's going to be lots of ground types. Man, so close. Just use a bite. Again, I need to conserve my PP on the big moves. I think Water Pulse has a lot of it, but I wasn't looking. Slowpoke. Water Pulse has 20. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'll keep Wormy for now, but if we come across one that would be a good replacement for Wormy, then we will. Machop would have been good because the fighting type would be good against ice, which is something we're really lacking. I don't think I need Rapid Spin. The only advantage to Rapid Spin is getting out of stuff like Wrap and Bind, but it's not really a big deal. But yeah, fighting would have been nice for that. Fighting's much more useful in the later games because it's good against dark, but there is no dark type in this game, so I'm just gonna throw a repel on now because we already got our Pokemon in this one, so we don't have to worry about catching anymore. And I'm not gonna fight them because I want to keep Sandy out front, but Sandy can't really do too well against them. I could probably take him, but it would take a few turns and take a bunch of his health. Yeah, we'll have some opportunity to catch some good Pokemon to replace Wormy with. Man, level 25? That's pretty strong. Belbert would probably be fine, but I'll go on the safe side and go with Brendan since he can resist. Excuse me. Man, Bite was disabled. It's alright. He does have kind of high defense, so I might not kill him. Yeah. Disabled no more already, wow. But yeah, we'll have some good opportunities to replace Wormy if we need to, or anybody else if anybody dies through this cave. Like, once we get to the other side, we might catch a fire type. What game is this? Leafgreen? So I think Vulpix is in this game, not Growlithe. We could go catch a Ghastly. Aw, Mankey. Rest in peace, Wendy. Pour one out. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Man, didn't Wendy die to a Sandshrew? Aw, man, we've come full circle. I think he did. I think it was either Sandshrew or Diglett, but I think it was Sandshrew. Yeah, once we get to the other side of Rock Tunnel, we could go catch a Ghastly right away, which would be kind of cool. I would be able to trade Evolve it because I'm using a real cartridge, so I can just take it out and trade it with one of my other games. I have a couple of GBA SPs. Let's go with Elephant. We haven't used Elephant in a while here. Man. Yeah, so we could use Ghastly. We could use the Eevee that we're gonna get in Celadon. That's of course a good choice. Actually, we could evolve it into Jolteon even, which would be kind of nice. That would solve the electric type problem I was talking about. Should be good here. Awesome. Yeah, assuming nobody dies, I would probably go with Jolteon. I would consider Vaporeon if Wartortle died. But I don't think I would consider Flareon. Flareon's another Pokemon that really doesn't shine until that physical special split in the next generation. Because Flareon has high physical attack. And then also we'll have an opportunity to catch Snorlax. So that could be one that we add. Really, there's just... It kind of really opens up after this tunnel. Like, you can go to a lot of places and get a lot of Pokemon. I don't really want to replace people unless we have to, like unless they die. So I want to like stick with this team as much as we can. The only one I'm considering replacing is Wormy because like I said before, like Wormy's just pretty redundant with the typing. And Butterfree is just not going to be very good late game. So I don't know why I'm trying to use Rock Tomb. It has low accuracy already, and he's just lowering it. I don't really want to use Dig though, so I'm just going to switch him out, I guess. I'm going to switch to Poly because he has Aerial Ace, so that won't miss. Cool. Alright, probably just take him. I can't remember if I said I would do the Eevee evolution as a random one or not. Now that I was talking about Jolteon. I don't know. I think it would make more sense if I did do it randomly. I don't know. I still need to see when Belbert is gonna get Razor Leaf. Aw, man. I wish I could just automatically use another Repel. I don't think they introduced that until Gen 5. Does anybody need a potion? Polly could definitely use one. Don't want to lose Polly. Polly's been invaluable. With that sand attack, it's pulled us out of two really tricky situations. Rock Tunnel is a pretty straightforward cave, but I think a lot of us remember it as like this giant labyrinth because we played through it as kids, most of us, and like I said, a lot of us went through it without even having Flash. So that made it a lot harder. But when you have Flash, it's pretty straightforward. You're pretty much just walking in a straight line. The only thing that can be kind of tricky is once you come out of the battle, remembering which way you were going. I've had to think about it a couple of times here. Like, okay, where did I come from? Did I come from up? Or what? Hit me with your best shot. And then when you beat him, he says, fire away. I was like this guy, like our Eric. Let's get Elephant out here. Get him some XP. Alright, focus energy is not great. That ups their crit ratio. I think in Gen 1 there was a glitch where when they used focus energy it meant that like they would never get a critical hit instead. Could be remembering wrong, I don't know. There was a lot of weird glitches like that in Gen 1. Like your critical hit ratio is tied to your speed, which meant some Pokemon were like really deadly. I could probably take Onyx. I'm gonna switch though. I'm worried that he's gonna bind me and then I won't be able to switch out. I don't know if bind lets you switch out or not. I know wrap doesn't. Gotta watch that Vine Whip PP though too. Fired away. Alright. I think we got like this floor and then one more floor. It's a big cave, but it is pretty straightforward when you're able to see. I could probably take him. I think after this cave, Sandy will be at a good level to go back and fight Lieutenant Surge. She'll probably do that pretty quickly. To get there, we need to go to Celadon and get the tea, and then take the tea to the guard at Saffron, and then we can go through Saffron back to Vermilion. I don't remember if there's anything special you need to do to get the tea, though. We might have to beat the Team Rocket hideout first, which is fine. Sandy should really thrive in the Team Rocket hideout. How did that not kill him? Are you kidding me? No! Oh, this is bad. Oh my god, that was really close. I can't believe he survived, first of all, and then he pulls out a magnitude 10. He got really lucky. Alright, we're fooling around with these guys. We're bringing in Brendan to take him out. Yeah, the Team Rocket hideout, though, is mostly poison types, so I mean, Sandy will be... that's his natural place right there. I hope Sandy learns Earthquake at some point. I mean, it probably won't be till like level 50 something if he does, but still would be cool. Yeah, these guys are really easy for Brendan here. Aw, man. Just do water pulse. I don't think we'll run out of them, but you never know. Alright. I think there's one more down here. Yeah, I find that fighting every trainer gets you enough XP usually. Like, if you haven't noticed, I don't really fight the wild Pokemon unless I know I can one-shot them. I should have given Sandshrew a heal, I forgot to. But yeah, I don't usually fight the wild Pokemon that I come across, because they don't really give much XP anyway. So I don't really like grinding at all. I find that as long as you beat every trainer, you're at a good enough level and you're not over leveled, so it keeps the game interesting. I'll never understand, like, there are so many people who spend a lot of time grinding, which is fine, but then they complain that the games are too easy. Like, of course it's going to be easy if you grind. That's why you're grinding, is to make it easy. And I do think they make it kind of difficult to grind for that reason. Like, the wild Pokemon don't give a lot of XP. There's not a lot of really good grinding spots in the game. Maybe after you beat the Elite Four. But you really have to spend the time to grind if you want to. It doesn't just come naturally. So I just avoid it altogether, and then I'm usually at about the same level as the gym leaders, and it makes them interesting. Of course, when we're doing the Nuzlocke here, I want to be over-leveled for the gym leaders, because being at the same level just means you're going to get killed. In a normal run, it doesn't really matter. You can take 1 or 2 casualties, you'll just heal them up at the Pokemon Center. No big deal. Alright. Graveler, uh-oh. Still gonna be 1 hit. Got that 4 times advantage. Plus Graveler has a really bad special defense stat. Yeah, Wartortle and Bellbird are gonna get pretty over-leveled in this cave. But that's okay. Everyone else can catch up later. Water types in general just kind of really shine in this generation because there's a lot of rock types. And so do psychic types because there's so many poison types. Picnicker Sophia. Jigglypuff. I keep forgetting to heal. Let's get Wormy in here. We haven't seen him in a while. He's probably mad at us because of all this talk about replacing him. I'm not necessarily going to. I'm just... If there's a Pokemon I really want to use, Wormy will be the one to go. But I might try to keep him till the end. Man, that's my only damaging move. Come on, Jigglypuff. Alright, we'll get Polly out here. You're gonna be wishing you were fighting Wormy. Ooh, that's not great. That did 20. I don't know how much it's gonna go up. I think I need to switch out again. Oh man. Bellbird should resist it. But yeah, that rollout's gonna get strong. Alright, I'm gonna put him to sleep. Stop the rollout. I don't want to waste my Vine Whip here, but... Oh, I can use Acid. I keep forgetting we have Acid. For a long time, the only damage move we had was Vine Whip. But yeah, Acid has way more. And it's also a better move. At least right now. Alright, KG. Should probably switch out. We're getting pretty weak here. I just need to heal like everybody. I guess we'll go with Polly. Probably didn't need to switch out, but I'm just being overly cautious because I don't want to lose Bellbird. Bellbird is one of the pillars of this team. Alright, one more. It's a pretty varied team. Alright. Wasn't too bad. Alright, so I'm gonna heal. I'll do that in between episodes. And then I'll see you guys on the next one. And we're gonna finish out Rock Tunnel and then see what happens when we come out on the other side. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you had a great day. Have a great day. Bye.